that are producing a lot of money are first of all taken care of from the money they generate before we give that money out to do other things in the county or to do other things in the national government. Maybe that way we'll be able to improve the service delivery and not rely to the money going to the county revenue fund and then coming back. And you look at some of the things that they do, that are highly inflated, substandard works that take place, and at the end of the day, we entrench poverty, because if we can't utilize our resources to create wealth, then we have no business being called leaders in this country. Because the only function a leader has, from where I stand, is to convert resources into wealth. Now, if our people are so resourceful, but they operate in squalor, yet they are generating a lot of wealth, what are we up to? We need to take action. And I want to thank my brother senators from Bungoma and Vihiga for having brought this request for statements that have basically opened the can of worms that is eating up our markets across the country. The other thing about markets is that the national government has taken over the function of building markets from the county governments. There's a lot of money coming in from the national governments to go and build build markets. Why can that money be channeled through proper lines so that we can know that this money was budgeted for, either as additional grants or whatever it is they are giving to the counties, and then we know clearly what has happened. You just hear that a market is being put up somewhere by the national government. So many hundreds of millions of shillings are being utilized. A contractor is being sent on the ground to begin implementing projects. You don't know how this contractor was funded, was sourced. You don't know what kind of product is supposed to give the people in terms of the market. Sometimes you find markets being located in areas that traders refuse to patronize, and yet public funds are being spent. So why are we having all this disconnect? I think if the national government wants to assist the county governments, they do so through the normal structures, not in an episodic manner, whereby allocations are being made on the basis of friendship or on the basis of proximity to the president. We have had the question of the broad-based government. When you ask for the justification for the broad-based government, you are told that the ODM had to intervene to save the Kenya Kwanza government from collapse. I was just trying to look at it as an analogy. If somebody is very sick in a hospital and he needs a blood transfusion, you don't just go for any blood. You can only take blood transfusion from the blood type, the type group. They have to be the same type groups. Cross and interface, and they they become the mirror images of each other that way. So I bring that thing of the blood transfusion to show you that we do not have, for honest, because if ODM did not have the same blood group as Kenya Kwanza, ODM's entry into Kenya Kwanza should have killed Kenya Kwanza. But Kenya Kwanza was stabilized. And so the link I'm trying to bring out is that if we want to do proper oversight, we also need to clean up our politics. We need to have principled politics. We need to have politics that are centered on proper positions, because where Kenya Kwanza had reached, where it was not functional, I would have expected ODM to demand that the Kenya Kwanza government resigns so that we have new elections.
Senator Omtata.
No, that the Kenya Kwanza...
Can you please make a link? You are contributing to the report of the Intergovernmental Relations. Is it your view that report is not an oversight report? Can you make a link of what you're saying to the report?
I'm saying that, you see, the markets are now being built in a haphazard manner by the national government without respecting the distinction between the roles of the county government and the national government. And I'm saying when you come into political parties, the distinction between opposition and the government is no longer there. So we are rather, so there's that analogy